Hello everyone, we are back here on the server. Um, it's been almost 2 weeks now. I apologize for that. I have streamed quite a bit, but I have not made an episode. So we've been productive here. Try not to give away too much here. Uh, but I've got a fun episode for you. I think you'll all enjoy it. Um, we are going to start off with building, or it'll be a little bit out of order, but we're going to start off with building of a barn we did here in the valley. So let's go to that. So uh, on stream, we've been working on connecting this glacier to the ocean, and it's going to go back a little bit. I might for sure to here, I might go a bit further. We'll see. And then this morning, just readjust. I adjusted the dirt here. So my thinking is the path is going to come from there. It'll come around here and probably loop up to this. And then it'll continue like close to this edge. And maybe we'll go up here and it'll go to the portal and then continue past. Because then along here we get to the shop. So that gives us along here and leaves a bunch of space here. So I think right in here is where I'm going to put my barn. I think it's going to be a live roof, so with moss and plants and whatnot on top. And I haven't decided on the blocks. I think pale oak's going to be one of them, and then maybe like use some terracotta, some more natural colors or natural blocks, because I think that coloring could look good. But if the path will come in here, go kind of to that before it connects up. So maybe we put it like there. If we say that's corner, 3, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it's got to be bigger than that. That is tiny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe one more. Tempted to even make it like 4 blocks wider. Come down here. This edge should work. There. 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 5, 6, 7. So that's that. And if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think that'd be okay. 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3. So maybe we'll go out there. Did I have this? Did. So let's see. We're gonna start with that, and then hopefully that's a large enough barn. Probably just this dirt here to be that level, but the rest of it'll. I think the height differences will be fine. And then we can do a fence along the water here and have a big outdoor area for the horses there. Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. So let me go get some terracotta and a bunch of pale oak and moss, and then we can get started on this. Okay, I got a bunch of items ready here. Coarse dirt for the ground, moss roof. This was what I had for moss initially, and logs, but I just completed making a quick little moss farm here. I actually did moss pale so we could have lots of moss. I think the roof's going to be moss and oak. That'll look really good. And then obviously we're going to do strip pale log with, we might do orange, or we'll check out the normal terracotta. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll start with this. Bet. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. Just make sure. So let me go around. I'll do all this up, and then we'll start filling some walls. I even use this, what I just said there. Hey, I got a ways on here. I did end up keeping the roof above. I did not like the how it connected. So we're gonna go with this. I have this center pillar on the side all the way up. I'm undecided. I may do one beam straight across here. And then this will just stay open, like it's supported by these. And this area can be like a giant window. Still on the fence about that. I like the orange the most, which means I'm gonna have to go get an absolute ton of terracotta. Because this thing is huge. And yeah, our roof is, I actually really like this. I'm undecided what we're gonna do here. We might put like stairs along this, and then a stair up here and kind of fence it. Again, I think I just need to get a bunch more blocks and just start building on this, but it's big. This is awesome. It's taking up a massive amount of area to take this down here. I don't know with the trees, but like from our ship, it is significantly bigger. Actually, it really dominates the whole area. And what is going on? Let's just ignore that. Yeah, that is ginormous, but I think it's going to work really well once we get um, more of the terracotta in that. So I'm gonna go get a bunch of terracotta and do that. And then once we have the walls kind of in and I need to start detailing, maybe we'll touch base again for that. Okay, I've done a little bit of building here. I think this is what we're gonna go with. This I might rearrange the coloring a little bit. Actually, I might put those more top. Keep the sandstone bottom. I don't know. I might leave it random like that. I do like that. So we're doing jungle fences. We got terracotta, orange terracotta. What is that? Smooth red sandstone, and then stripped acacia log. I'm liking the color of that. I think this looks good here for adding some more to just the actual side. We might add some trapdoors along here. Jungle ones probably would fit in really well. Maybe we'll put them above, maybe we'll put them below, not sure. I think I'm going to keep the fence windows all at the same height because inside this is all going to be one level. I have this as a 2. It may change. I might make it the same as the sides and just do 1, but I think for now I'm going to leave them as 2. I did do a bar across. Actually, you know what? This is going to go like that. So it's like just an extra support in the middle, but that's a piece that goes straight through. And that's probably all going to stay open like that. I may raise it up in the middle a little bit and give us a higher area down the middle. We'll see. I haven't decided what I want to do for these. I think it might be moss, but I am going to hammer out getting the walls all done. And then we'll figure out these walls here. Then we'll figure out this. And we'll fill the whole thing up with packed dirt and probably, or some coarse dirt and maybe some mud for coloring within here. And then we get to move our pack horses throughout and like make pens and whatnot. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. So this is our finished product here, with a whole bunch of plants and whatnot on the roof. I think it turned out awesome. We've done some paths around. I'm not 100% certain on these for barn doors, but I do like it. We have easy parking for people who want to combine drop of horses because they won't cross this. And we can keep and breed pairs of horses here. So I got them all fairly close together in speeds and jumps. These are obviously our good ones, along with these ones are good. These ones are really good. Yeah. And then we have space upstairs. I think I'm going to put like cocoa bean farm and other things up here. Just small little things just for things we don't need a lot of. That'll be a future thing. Since we did this was actually the most recent thing we built. I was working on all these paths last night. Connects through the valley up to friend's place, to the barn, all the way around. And that leads us on to something else we made probably a week ago now, which is our potion shop here. And also I've moved the portal to there. I have a build idea for it, but we're not quite there yet. But yeah, so this is our potion shop. I have our employee only area, which is where we've been making the potions, an auto brewer, just to make it easy to fill up a chest of potions. And then up here we have a little potiony guy in the middle. Who did that? Odd. Anyways, that could be on the ground, that's fine. We got weakness, oozing, healing, infested, slow falling, fire res, speed, night vision, and strength. Upstairs has nothing, and the attic also has nothing for now. Got a quack master head up there. I have a few more potions I'd like to add. I just haven't gotten around to it. But that was the next thing, one of the next things we did. So we have some diamond influx. The airship is filling up quite a bit in storage now. It has its moments of being annoying, just having to fly up and down, but I still do like it. I just think we need to work on something bigger and better. The valley from above is looking really cool, especially with Quack having his builds up in the distance and Flurry being over here with his snowy village that he's got going on. Yeah, and then the next thing that we worked on, which probably even happened before the potion shop or maybe around the same time, is we have some farms. And the initial hole we dug in here was by hand. A couple of guys came and helped. We dug out for sugarcane farm, which is, well, someone's come and grabbed some, but it is doing quite a bit. And we had the pumpkin and carrot farms here, which again, someone's taken a bunch of. So this is the original that we dug out for. We dug it by hand. We got a couple farmers here that do pumpkin and melon. And then once we did that, did not record it, but myself, Quack, and that Irish wolf, we went together into the nether and we got ourselves a beacon. So we actually have our haste beacon, and that is when I dug enough space for the pumpkin and melon farm here, which are ridiculous. Melon less so, but the pumpkin is crazy. So we'd have that for easy trades. I then built an Ian Exo4 wood farm, so we can get wood significantly easier. We have a pair of moss farms to get lots of that for building, and also we can turn it into bone meal. And this is by Big Booty 17. It is his oozing farm. So it is a super simple. It uses snowman and splash posting of oozing, and it just gets an absolute ton of slime. So I think we got 4 stacks of slime blocks from this. It has been crazy, but it is awesome. And the only other thing is obviously the wool farm, which has been running quite a while now. We have lots of every color, so if we want to build various colored balloons, we have the wool for it. So it's been a very productive 2 weeks. I apologize for not recording or getting a video sooner, but my own errors made sure that I didn't, and I'm just trying to get this out for you guys. But this is where we are at, and if we throw on shaders, I have been messing around with this with complementary, unbound, and some edited settings, and I have been really liking how the valley looks. Go up in free cam. We got the Borealis and just the way that the valley glows. This is looking very cool. It super hurts the frames, but it gets the glow just right for being in the valley here, and everything just looks so cool. Turn that back off. But that's been that's been about all we've done. The only other thing is way out in the ocean, we have a mob farm. And I did use some copper golems for the storage on that, but it is not actually keeping up with how much we've produced at that farm. So we'll have to adjust that at a later date. I'll include a little clip of that here. Okay, so this is the mob farm here. Just go back in free cam. just your typical platform on a clock. It uses the boat clock, which I forget who I saw this do this, but it works for perfect timings for mobs to spawn and then get pushed off. But this is what we did for the collection. So mobs land on the hoppers. There's campfires in case they have armor and dye. Everything comes into copper chests, and we have 5 copper golems up here, all in weeping vines or twisting vines, so that the hitboxes don't interfere, so they can go anywhere within one another. We have string, arrows, bones, and gunpowder. It's basically set up as our item filter here. I probably could put a couple shears in here just to reduce how much is built up, but this works fine for now. If you AFK too long, these chests actually back up a bit. And then we have our overflow goes here. So anything that's not these 4 items will go into this chest. We have this filter pulling up rotten flesh to be burned, and then everything else gets dropped in here, which gets the odd like drop that we want, but I will take the odd drop in here for how this works. At some point we'll probably remake this for being faster, but for now this is fine. But yeah, so that's our mob farm. This is where we've been getting a ton of gunpowder and string for scaffold and other blocks. It's setting us up for future things we need, and I think this is going to end up where I put a few farms. So this you can just see when the water comes on, any of the guys near the middle, it's perfectly timed to pretty much kick them off, other than those 2, and then water shuts off and they start spawning again. So as you can see, it's a simple farm, or simple storage, but it's a very well producing farm. And yeah, but I'm going to call it here for an episode. I caught you guys up, I think, fairly well on everything we've done. And I will do my best to get a video out sooner than 2 weeks here for the next one. But yeah, I thank y'all for watching. As always, if you want to come join, add me on Discord. We're always happy to have more people join us. Server is 5 right now, which is afternoon on a Monday, is pretty good. Both the last couple weekends we've been 6 to 8 people on most of the time all day. So yeah, if you want to come join, you're always welcome to do so. If not, that's okay. Thank you for checking out the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.